Hello, everyone. Welcome to Scream to Scream.
Ooh.
Today's Friday the 13th, and we're going to play Friday the 13th.
Like you do.
With our friend Jason Voorhees.
We have all these campers to choose from.
So we're getting right into it. This is from what I understand, the brand new Friday the 13th video game.
It's recently released.
It's been very hyped up. Now after a long wait, we've finally got our hands on a copy. And I gotta say, I'm a little underwhelmed with the graphics, but people say it's a very good game, so why don't we get started?
Yeah, it's pretty popular. So, torches light fireplaces, good to know. Oop, this is me, I'm Chrissy. There's not Jason.
See, I haven't seen these movies in a very long time. I don't remember extra zombie people in there. Am I misremembering?
You're misremembering.
There were a bunch of zombies. I see. You can't crouch near the crossroads otherwise.
Yes.
That's very good. So, there were a lot of zombies in the Jason movies.
So many zombies.
So it's good that they put them in there.
Oh.
Now we are at. I imagine we're at Camp Crystal Lake.
Yes, we are in fact at Camp Crystal Lake.
We're campers.
That house sucked.
We're throwing some knives now. That's...
Yeah, I'm losing some children, but... What are you gonna do?
Yeah. So I can already tell we're not a minute and a half into this game that this is going to be a very boring game.
All right, I need to get all the way to that blinky house, I think.
Okay. So usually on screen to screen we like to kind of chat about.
Good, I'm going the right way.
We like to chat about these films, and very often we'll watch the movie before we play the game. But there's just so many Jason movies.
Yeah, take a pick.
So instead we didn't watch any of them. But
I have vague memories of all of them.
Yeah, and I have even vaguer memories of all of them too. I tend to remember Jason X most fondly.
That is your favorite one?
That is a very good movie. It's very fun. Why don't Chris, if you can think of any your favorite moments from, because I'm of the opinion here we go. Here's the man himself. But I'm of the opinion that when it comes to Freddy vs. Jason, in my heart, Freddy wins every time. Not
Freddy is in fact the more entertaining of the characters.
Yes, I feel like that is. I would consider that a bit of an understatement.
Debbie was in the house.
Yeah, and she got out.
Can I find Chrissy's body? The answer is no.
Probably not. So, Jason, he's kind of got like a, he kind of stabs people.
He's a bit of a stabber.
I don't recall much else about his character. Like, I do know, alright, and again, spoilers, like, as usual, we're gonna spoil things.
We are talking about the franchise.
So, the first movie, it's not Jason, it's his mom.
Yes.
Second movie, he's got a bag for a head.
He is a sack man in the second one.
The third one, he's a sack man, but then finds the mask, and then he's a mask man forever. Now, is it the fourth movie?
The bastard ran away.
He, dies in the fourth movie?
I believe he dies in the fourth.
And then the fifth movie, it's just a different guy who has his mask on. It's not Jason at all.
He's possessed by it or whatever. Oh, no, I don't have this fucking lighter anymore.
And then the next movie is 6. That's Jason Lives when he comes back.
Yeah, that's when the guy, in his, grief over everything that happened, stabs a weird metal thing into Jason's grave as a fuck you.
Yeah, right.
Struck by lightning and Jason comes back to life.
Lightning. You gotta watch out for lightning.
Gotta be careful.
Then 7 is Jason Takes Manhattan, I want to say?
I think so.
Okay. It's
somewhere in there. It's either 6 or 7 is Jason Takes Manhattan.
That's,
which takes place, all 5 minutes in Manhattan.
Yeah, he's on a boat or something.
There we go.
Then he has a fight with Miss Piggy, if I remember correctly, though I might be getting that confused with Muppets Take Manhattan.
You might be a little bit confused.
They kind of bleed together in my mind.
I thought this house had a fireplace.
No, I suppose not.
God, navigating these houses is impossible.
So after he goes to Manhattan, I believe the next place he goes is Hell. Am I correct?
Jason Goes to Hell is one of the movies.
I think it's the next one, if I'm not mistaken. And that would bring us up to 8.
I think. Oh,
I feel like we skipped one.
Right. Pick up the letter. Pick it up. Do it.
Doesn't want it.
Take. What?
Who wrote that? Who wrote that note?
All right.
Is it just Jason
Goodbye.
like journaling?
Like, today I went to one of the cabins.
Today I'm really considering going to one of the cabins by the lake. I think I can keep going this way.
So yeah, I
Nope, wrong way.
I feel like we dropped a movie somewhere.
Well, a lot of them blend together because
Yeah.
there's not much difference between a few of them.
They're really, yeah. I mean, there's a few ones with some flavor, but I can't think of which one we're missing though.
Well, let's just skip to the next best one.
Sure. Well, then there's Jason X,
Yeah.
which is very, very fun, and the first one I ever saw. And I went in and I thought this is a very fun movie. I got to check out all these other Jason movies, and it turns out they weren't as fun as Jason X.
No. The others are not nearly as entertaining as Jason X.
Yeah, because I like that. I like the
children
the
are
space
dropping like flies.
elements and the self-referential humor.
Like those kids, like, yeah, let's take this weird corpse we found frozen.
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. They really lampooned how dumb they were being.
Yeah.
And then there's the Freddy vs. Jason film. I remember that being fun.
Freddy vs. Jason was entertaining. It was super dumb, but that's
Oh
part
well,
of the
yeah,
charm.
but that's what you go for. That's what you want.
I am forever lost in these woods now.
Yeah.
But yeah, Freddy vs. Jason, I remember is, oh, here we go. Now we're cooking with gas.
Yeah.
Only 10 kids left.
Now, is that the titular lake that we're seeing in the background?
That is the Crystal Lake of Camp Crystal Lake.
Oh man.
Probably want this.
Yeah.
But yeah, Freddy vs. Jason, the kids devise a plan to try and get rid of Freddy, and that involves, hey, there's the key, now I can go back into the woods. And that, of course, requires them going to Camp Crystal Lake and bringing Jason back to Elm Street to try and fight their dream killer.
Yeah. Now, does Jason go to the dream world? Does Freddy become materialized?
I believe both things happen.
Okay, that would make sense. It's even playing field. They gotta do both.
If I recall, like, Jason goes in the dream world, but because he doesn't have an imagination of any kind, Freddy can't really harm him. Whoa, there's a good boy. Hey, good boy. And then somehow they bring Freddy into the real world. Gotta find
I don't remember that.
that cabin.
You know, it's too bad there's no day of the year where it's a Freddy holiday.
You can only go to Elm Street.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up near an Elm Street.
I think everyone has an Elm Street.
That's probably true. I mean, any place where you might find elms, you might find an Elm Street.
I believe that is how it works. Where the hell is this cabin I saw in the woods? Remember the one with the locked door?
Yeah, I don't remember where that was.
It's impossible to know where it was. It's just a series of the same screen.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't tell you if I'm getting deeper into the woods.
You're getting a little countdown. I didn't
That's how many
notice.
kids are left.
Well, I mean, like, the countdown, we're at 6, and now 5, and now
I'm pretty
4,
sure that's the number of children that are left alive.
3, 2, 1, and now it's
I'm
0.
out of kids.
All of the children are dead?
I think maybe all the children are dead.
Alright.
Whoops! Oh my god! Where's this cabin? Here we go. So I believe this is Jason's house, maybe?
I guess so. Jason.
Hello?
Well, I guess he's not home.
Why? Why was it so important that I come here? Wait a second. There's one wall. There's a
Yeah.
door.
Yeah.
Here's a big open room.
Yeah.
So that's side 2. side with a window,
Mm-hmm.
side with nothing, and the door again.
It's not. It's the layout's not very intuitive.
But I could see a wall to my right.
Yeah.
So when I turn right, that happening is real weird.
Yeah, that's odd.
Oh my god. I don't know where I am or what I'm doing.
And you went through the door, I suppose. It's very disorienting, so I can't tell if you actually went through the door.
I went through the door to get in here.
Okay. Oh, that's the exit.
So the door will get me out again?
I suppose.
Why did I get this key? Why was that important?
I don't know.
I just want to be dead.
Well, we still got another 5 more minutes for this show.
Well, let's keep talking about Friday the 13th.
Yeah. So Jason gets his own holiday. You know, that's a very clever thing to do. You got to pick a day that kind of comes every year. Maybe sometimes twice. That can happen, right? Yeah.
I believe so.
If it's in a February, I believe you can get 2 13s in there.
I can't tell if my health is going up or down. Wow, that brought me over here. It's really confusing in the woods.
Yeah. But you know, every movie series is trying to get their holiday. You know, Star Wars has May 4th.
Somehow, yeah. And don't forget May 6th for the Sith.
What?
Yeah, they're trying to make a Sith Day too.
Oh, come on, Disney. And there's like an Alien Day too, right? I can't remember what day that is.
It's barely a thing. Oh, more children are dying.
But yeah, it's like every movie's got to have its own holiday
Bastards.
now, and I feel like this was the first to do it. They really, well,
They did choose just a day.
Well, or maybe Halloween.
Halloween was first.
Yeah, I
God
mean,
damn it.
but that's arguably.
I mean, Friday the 13th is a ripoff of Halloween to begin with.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I personally don't go like, oh, it's Halloween, you know, just like that movie. Whereas when I hear Friday the 13th, I go, oh, it's kind of like that movie. Like,
It's just like that movie, even though the movie only ever takes place at Camp Crystal Lake.
well, or Manhattan, or space,
Or Manhattan or space.
or in Freddy's dreams.
Even though that did end at Camp Crystal Lake, that movie.
Hmm.
Because Jason can only be defeated by water.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Freddy's defeated by fire. Jason's defeated by water.
Yes.
That was the whole thing.
That was the super dumb thing they had there.
That was probably the first thing they wrote, like when they were pitching it. Whoa, you got in a boat there. Sea monsters.
Oh my god, am I going toward these houses? Yes. All this to save goddamn campers.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You got one.
Hope Jason isn't in here. Be awkward.
That would be awkward. Where's that scamp?
You know, this game is inaccurate.
How's that?
Most of the movies don't feature Jason killing children. They almost exclusively feature him killing camp counselors.
Mmm.
And you might recall that's because, what? I'm here. You're safe now. Anyway, Jason's whole thing is the campers were doing their thing. He was in the lake. He started drowning, calling for help, but the counselors were too busy fooling around.
They were fornicating on the job.
There he is. There's my buddy.
Yeah, and that's how he died, and so...
And then his mom started killing for revenge. She wasn't killing children, just killing counselors, because the counselors let him die.
So, Jason is magic.
Yes, very much so.
And that's never really explained, is it?
Not particularly.
I don't recall. Because I know, like, Freddy is kind of a ghost.
Yeah, Freddy is a weird phantom.
And ghosts are fine. That's already easy to explain away. But I feel like if you're like a super strong zombie, you kind of need a reason why you're that.
I mean, Jason Lives kind of does it with like the weird lightning strike.
Oh,
but
sure.
That's a real.
Sure. That was a little weird.
That was Jason in the water. Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
That goes against the canon, I guess.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I mean, the zombies also go against the canon.
There's a lot of things in this that don't quite.
Laura has no regard for her safety.
Yeah. But yeah.
God damn it! Did I just do like a loop?
You may have, yeah. It's kind of hard to orient yourself.
It is impossible. There we go. Let
So
that crow happen.
Oh, there you go. You get some more. So Jason is just a zombie because reasons.
Because reason.
Okay. Is that the same thing? Like what's it's Michael Myers' deal? He's just kind of like at first, right? He's just like a killer guy, right? There's nothing else to it.
Like, in the very beginning, he has no reason for what he's doing. He's just murdering. Second movie kind of explains a bit of that with Loomis talking about, like, oh, you know, his family and bloody blue, but just barely.
Yeah.
The remake went way more into that.
Right. But at some point, he becomes a bit of a supernatural creature.
A bit. I couldn't tell you which movies that happen in, but at some point, like, it's like, oh, he's a force of evil now.
Yeah, it's like someone is so evil that they don't die.
Yeah.
Like that tends to be a recurring kind of theme.
And the franchise, of course, was already getting kind of weird, because the third movie is Season the Witch,
Sure.
and that's just about a man making horrifying masks and has android assassins.
Right. And he steals Stonehenge to get its magic.
Yes, like you do.
That is a movie I did see recently, so that's still fresh in my mind.
God damn it, Kids by the Lake again. This guy doesn't have a head when he jumps.
Oh yeah, he just kind of squashes down.
6
I mean, he jumps too much, he disappears completely.
years from now, I might... Oh, Jason wiped out the kids.
Jason wiped out the kids.
That is
game over.
never what he tries to do.
Well, he did it, and you know what? I feel a bit wiped out too.
Most of the movies take place, like, before or after the kids have arrived or left already. Like, it's just the counselors there. Only a couple of them have the kids. The one that has, what's his face? The kid who, like, returns later on and kills Jason, and then...
Jeez, I don't remember.
No one cares about his name.
Well, I hope you've all had a very good Friday the 13th on this Halloween's...
Yes,
Eve,
on this
Eve,
13th of
Eve.
the month.
On this October...
On the second spookiest day of the month.
The second spookiest day of the month, yeah. And there's nothing else to do here, so... From all of us at Scream to Scream.
Happy Halloween. Friday the 13th.
Happy Halloween 13th.
Happy Friday the 13th Halloween.
Happy October 13th. Third of Halloween.
Yes.
Bye.
Goodbye.